I'm giving a little sneak peek into the SEO Starter Kit spreadsheet because this is a done with you service. This is meant to not only deliver the kit to you, but also to set you up for success as you continue to improve your SEO rankings and efforts and keep optimizing or adding pages to your website. So I'm not going to show the whole thing, just not to give everything away here, but part one is all about research. So we're brainstorming all topics. We're doing the actual research of these keywords, kind of grouping things together, all of those things. And then the part two is this on-page SEO. So this is where we really optimize things. Process includes assigning keywords to each page of your website from the research performed prior to this, and then also the optimization. So starting with the assignment, this is really just where we are actually taking the target keyword that should be unique from page to page. There should only be one target keyword per page, and then you can support it with secondary keywords. So all of that will be here. Typically, it's the primary pages of your website, like home, about, services, contact, portfolio. Sometimes blogs are in there if that's something that you're working on. And then there may be other pages too that you're trying to target, a specific service page or a sales page, things like that. So there's room in here for all of that, and you can always add more as needed. But this is where we will have the page that you're targeting, and then the SEO keyword, and then those secondary or like supporting keywords. And then with the on-page SEO optimization, this is really where we take that target keyword and expand upon it throughout the page. So this includes things like your SEO title and meta description, which are the two bits that show up in the search result on Google when somebody sees your website as an option to click on. So we really want to make those enticing and also include your keyword in there as much as possible, or not as much as possible, but if you can, from page to page. You don't want to duplicate it in there. And then we have the optimized H1 headline. So that's written for you for each page that's delivered. And then this is kind of like your checklist as you optimize. Again, this is done with you. So you take all this information, you'll have the videos like this that are walking you through exactly where to implement those in your website and how to take care of that. But this is where you can kind of keep yourself on track. So once you put that H1 in, you can just check the box so you know where you stand as you continue to optimize things, or if you don't do this all in one day, which a lot of people don't. It can take some time. And then for your H2 or H3 or both, this is really good to try to get your keyword in there too. I also include recommendations on those for you. So this is where you can say like, okay, I've got it in at least one of those instances. So that's supporting my page as well. And then next is in the body copy. So you can check that as well as you do so. And then the last thing is the URL slug. So these aren't always optimized. It kind of depends. Usually home, about, contact, things like that wouldn't be. But services pages, portfolio pages, blog pages, sales pages, all those things may have a little bit more specific URL slug. So that's the part after your domain, after the slash. So instead of slash services, you may have slash website design services to be more specific. Or you could even get more specific than that and say, show it design service, things like that. So that's where that will be included as well. And then beyond that, we have competitive analysis and blog strategy. So this service includes competitive analysis, kind of like a deep competitive analysis of up to 3 competitors of yours. And these are search competitors because those can differ from who you might think is your competitor on something like Instagram. So we want to look at where you want to show up on Google with terms that people are searching and who is showing up there currently and how can we maybe outperform them. What can we do better, and where else could we possibly show up if that's not the best option for us. And then the last thing is blog strategy. So I do some research on blog specific keywords to support your content, kind of your goals with your website, what you want to be known for, all of those things. So that's really a starting point to kick you off in just further optimizing your website and helping create smart content.